have a problem. You will get those calls.
James, you have been keeping in touch and we are ready to talk about selling our house.
Oh yeah. This is your first day in real estate, and I am your real estate sales trainer and coach, James Festini. And this is the program that's going to teach you how to sell more real estate in less time. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I am James Festini, Southern California real estate agent and sales trainer and coach. I walk the walk and I talk the talk. Now, I said that this year, 2020, I'm going to deliver you about 5 minutes of my time to give you guys insight into what's happening in my world. I did plan on sticking to a specific schedule of like the basics, and I'm going to lead into the more advanced stuff as the year advances. But however, I didn't also mention that as things come up during the course of my day, I might be inspired to bring some other topic to the table, which is today. I have a problem. Today, I got to come list me. That's right. Somebody who calls you out of the blue and says, James, you have been keeping in touch and we are ready to talk about selling our house. It is the of everything real estate, right? It's the ultimate goal. If you're doing your lead generation and follow-up properly, you will get those calls. And I got one the second day of the new year. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to get a listing in my sphere of intense interest right here in my backyard. All that door. And it was a door knocking, right? So I go there, I prepare the presentation, I'm doing everything I can, and I pick up on the closing signal. So today I'm going to give you two steps, two insights from my world of pain that I achieved today. I say pain so you know the outcome. I didn't get it, but I'll lead you to it. I get there, do the presentation, and the presentation was probably about 45 minutes to an hour. And there was a lot of details, a lot of questions. I had already seen the house from when I door knocked them a year ago. They let me in. We knew each other, communication. They've been asking me. I mean, it was all laid out for me, right? Just when you think it's all laid out for you, they throw you a curveball. Sometimes when you are at a listing presentation, you're going to hear closing signals, meaning that the individual says something that should be followed up with a, if I could do this, could we move ahead? Can we sign a contract now? If that is what you're looking for, and I provide that for you, can we sign a contract? Is this the only thing keeping us from working together? Sign the contract. Now, if there's anything else that's concerning you, no, well, sign the contract. I mean, all the other ones where it's just like you isolate the objection, and if that's it, if they have two or three, then isolate two or three, knock them down, and then all of a sudden you get it. That's step one. Isolate the objections. I isolated. Trial close is the other tip. Trial close. Is that your only concern? Yeah. Well, is there any reason why we couldn't get together? Let's sign the contract. They're like, well, no. Well, we're asking this. Okay, trial close. You do these here's another trial close. By the way, will you be leaving a refrigerator with the house or washer dryer? No. Boom, little test, not really a trial close, but more like a testing the waters. No, we're not leaving the fridge. Okay, perfect. Here's a real good trial close. Do you have a copy of the key I can have? Because I'm going to need it. That's a good one. How about, when can I have the photographer? Would the photographer be okay to come out tomorrow, or would Monday be better? That's a trial close. That's assumptive trial close. So here's what happened. I saw the signs. I went in there. I knew the wife loved me. The wife was going to say yes. The husband is super analytical, so he was going to check me out one more time. But I kind of felt like he was liking it and the wife was off. So I was like, okay, I'm getting mixed signals, but let's do this. I got 2 or 3 trial closes, and right there in my head, I'm like, close. Instead of like the close, I went for a trial close. And if a trial close is timed right, then you get it, right? And if it's not timed right, you don't get it. And if it's timed right, but they're not ready, you won't get it. So I'm testing the waters, and I said, no, you know what? Is there anything else to do? And so about 3/4 of the way through the presentation, we get to that point where it's like, okay, well, it looks pretty good. Okay, guys, is there any reason why we can't go ahead and get started? I can get this thing, no, everything's good. Well, James, we told you we're going to be interviewing one more agent. Oh, and honey, you have that other person. She goes, yeah, we have that other person. I'm like, okay, guys, if it's all right, can I get an answer from you guys Monday? I know some people will say, we'll sign the contract and we'll rip it up, sign a contract, I'll leave it with you. My personal feeling is, okay, shut down your presentation and step away and start walking away and not be attached to the outcome. They will sense that you are not attached to the outcome, and 50-50, they'll be like, whoa, and then they'll open up and you can go back in there. Other 50-50 chance that they'll say, okay, thank you very much, and walk out. Be ready not to be attached to the outcome. That's tip number 3. I said it was 2, but it's 3. Don't be attached to the outcome. Be willing to walk away. And when you walk away and you are professional, you do your job, do not think for a second that it is only because you didn't answer all their questions that they didn't sign a contract. Some sales trainers and coaches would lead you to think that if you don't get the listing on the first presentation, or if they still don't sign with you after your entire presentation, that because they have other questions in their mind. But believe it or not, there are some people out there who say, I'm going to interview these 3 people, and on my word, when I say I'm going to interview these 3 people, I'm not going to call and cancel. I know what you're thinking, like, well, why don't we just sign the contract now, and I'll call the other agents for you and let them know that you chose the right agent. Some people that doesn't work for. If you have someone who is an engineer and a salesperson, which this man was an engineer and he was in sales, he's going to be analytical and he knows the system. He knows the closing techniques. My best bet is to show him that I'm not attached to the outcome, that I want the job, but that I'm professional enough to not sit there and beg and grovel and like try to find all these clever closes, especially discounting commission and raising the price. Because that's what agents do. They're like, well, what if I do it for a discount commission? What if we do it for more money? And all of a sudden you're like buying it instead of saying, all right, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, here's what I can do. Let me show you the difference. Use my Twinkle Twinkle close. You know the Twinkle Twinkle close? No, you don't. Maybe I'll never share it with you, but it is very good close. Show them your value. If they see it, they'll say, okay, we get it. Thank you very much. And then pack up your stuff. Make sure you leave something there of value. Point out that what you have left is going to be far more valuable and walk away. Then be gone with it. I will know within the next 72, 48 hours if I failed. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching me today. If you want to learn all sorts of closing techniques, if you want to get to the point where people call you and say, come talk to me about selling my house, just because you get leads doesn't mean you get them. You have to learn how to follow up. You have to learn how to follow up. You have to learn how to be a marketing machine. You have to learn all the scripts and dialogues and objections and the dance and the Columbo close and the twinkle twinkle and the thumbtacks. Man, I got all sorts of sayings, but trust me, I can help you. If you're stuck and you got a few of the pieces, but you're not totally there, like you have this really cool car, right? But you're missing like maybe gasoline. I can be that gasoline, right? Just put me in the engine. I'm not saying change out your car. I'm saying use the right fuel, use the right equipment, and we will get you off to the races. Thank you very much for watching me. I think I'm going to have to say these are going to be like 7 to 10 minutes. I can't just give you 5. I'm a giver. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Find me, jamesfestini.com/training. I'm offering one-on-one coaching. I think I've got 4 spots left. I'm limited because I'm a real estate agent, but I do my coaching like 7 to 8 a.m. So for East Coast, West Coast, you want to grab me in the morning? Let's go. All access. If you can't afford the one-on-one coaching, please consider the Festini Mafia membership. It is $50 a month, and it gives you nuggets just like this one, but the ones I will never put on YouTube because I ain't giving it all away. But I'll give you enough to say, you know, he's still giving me, but there's still something missing. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Find me. Now get back to work. People ask me all the time, where do I get my data? How do I have so many good numbers without spending an arm and a leg? Because I recommend you get it from 3 places, and I merge them to create the ultimate white pages. 2 of them are Cold Realty Resources and TelephoneList.biz. They will provide you names, addresses, phone numbers, along with email addresses scrubbed against the Do Not Call list, available for both US and Canada. Now, you know I do a lot of door knocking, and my favorite app to use is Realty Buddy, a GPS tracking software with robust goal setting and follow-up campaigns. Realty Buddy takes care of the hassle, and Realty Buddy is the success to my door knocking. It's only available on iOS though, so sorry Android, but I will recommend Knockwise. They're really good too. Now, have you seen my amazing local market videos for my real estate business? In one word, Terradatum. They make videos branded to your brokerage and automatically update them every month with videos by zip code, county, city, and your hyper-local market, and it's extremely affordable. Have you guys seen my website lately? Well, you should. It's absolutely gorgeous. I owe it all to Zentap. They will help you with your advertising using your MLS, IDX, and social media to attract an audience and engage your leads using sophisticated bots. Now, you're gonna need a powerful CRM to manage all of this, and as you know, Mojo Selling Solutions is more than just a dialer. It's the most powerful CRM bar none. Mojo provides you expireds for sell by owners, and that is the 3rd list of data, along with email and mail campaigns. For more information on any of these products, along with my personal coaching and training products, go to jamesfestini.com today.
or just show financial support at any amount on patreon.com/James Festini. Now, get back to work.